Hi everybody. My 8 o'clock appointment is here and I am a dog groomer and I'm about to get started with my day. He's a little poodle mix and I'm about to get him out right now. His name is Peace and he is just getting shaved down today. But he has a lot of hair, so I'm going to go ahead and shave him first before his bath, and then I'm going to get him back out when he's done drying and finish his haircut. All right, I just had to disinfect my blades real quick, and I got to untangle my cord, and we're going to get started. He's a very good dog. He's been coming here a long time. I'm going to put a mask on, actually, because I don't want to breathe in all this stuff. Got my coffee. I got to have my coffee in the morning. I drink that before I put my mask on. All right. Okay, I'm just going to take the hair off his neck real quick. Then I'm going to scissor his eyes and put him in the bathtub. Yeah, I better scissor those. If I don't get that hair away from his eyes, his face isn't going to get clean. I don't feel good. I really don't even want to talk about it, but I'm going to because life goes on. My dog died yesterday. And I'm just tired. And I really can't talk. I'm just tired. And I don't want to cry. So I'm going to go ahead and just wash him. And I'll tell you what happened later. I don't even feel like talking about it. Just gonna load him up with some shampoo. I wasn't going to make a video, but I mean, I'm washing the dog. I might as well film it. I just feel, if you ever had to put a dog to sleep, it just drains like all of your energy. It's just awful. It's just awful. Even though it's the best thing, it just drains your energy. Like I was worthless yesterday. I just wanted to sleep. I didn't feel like doing anything. So at one time I had 15 dogs. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. And now I'm down to 3. The house is so empty. Just like there's nobody there. But there's still 3 left. But for me, having a house full of dogs and then only having 3, I don't know. It's depressing. And I don't want any more dogs. I just want my dogs back. I don't want new dogs. But I mean, I'll get new dogs eventually. My brain, I just have to wrap my brain around it. We'll talk more about him later. I can't. But so if I I can't talk right. And my face looks tired. That's why. So my poodle mix is back here with a fan blowing on him just to dry his face, just for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to finish drying him on the table. But in the meantime, here's Brownie. Here's me. Here's my daughter, which she's not going to appreciate this, but I don't care. Here's Brownie. And there's Harry. They're both the same age, and I got them both 16 years ago. This big round one, round, his face is round. He's a real Shih Tzu, and this guy is a Shih Tzu Maltese. So this guy is still alive, and this guy I had to put to sleep yesterday. It's so hard to know if you're doing the right thing. I mean, I know that it was the right thing. He went blind, he was deaf, and just within the last week, he started peeing all over. Like, he would just walk and pee. So, I mean, I can't even talk. I can't even think. I'm just in shock. I mean, yeah, you know they're going to die. They're going to get old and die. But they're with you every day. It's just hard. My brain has to adjust today. But we're going to do a memory video today. This might seem weird, but I don't care. I mean, if you've ever had a dog you had to put to sleep, it sucks. It sucks. Because they're with you. I mean, you spend like thousands of dollars taking them to the vet. Me, I've groomed him. I've done every one of his haircuts. It just sucks. Okay, so I made this vase. It's got little paw prints. I made it with my Cricut, but I made this, I think, I don't know, 2 years ago. It says forever in my heart. I chose the wrong color because you can't really see it. But I made the lid. And what I do with this is I have my dog's collars. So this is Brownie. He's the one that died yesterday. I had to put him to sleep, and he still has his Halloween bandana, his collar. And this, I put them all in here. This is Oscar. Okay, so this was Brownie's grandson. Oh, I can show you his picture. This guy, he died when he was 11. He died from having his teeth cleaned at the vet. The vet did it. So there's that. And see, it was fall, so he had his fall bandana. We put baby on it, but that's what he was wearing when he was put to sleep. That's Oscar. Look, in my world, people can relate, because your dogs are your life. Like, your kids grow up, they don't want anything to do with you. There's no man in my life, and trust me, I'm not complaining. There's nobody. There's my dogs. This is Pixie. This is her collar when she was put to sleep. Oh, my best friend. That's her right here on my arm. She had puppies, and this is her. She came to work with me every day for 13 years. She never barked at my customers. She was very well behaved. So that's her. And I wish we could put Brownie. I wish we could put Brownie in our picture. We can, though. We'll put him right here. Hold on. I wasn't planning on doing this, but you know what? I'm going to. So Harry's still alive. He's 16. And I'm going to prop this picture up with this vase. So this is their collars. They're all in here. They're all related. They're all family because Pixie had puppies with Brownie. Pixie obviously is a fairy. Brownie is a male fairy. So they had puppies. That's their grandson. And Pickles, he died last year. I'm pretty sure he died from flea drops. I just think it burned his liver. He had to go to the emergency room twice. And he died soon after that. He was only 12. And I'm pretty sure Advantix 2, that's what actually, he had a reaction and his father had a reaction. Anyway, don't use that stuff. I mean, I use Advantage, but Advantix 2, that stuff was poison and it killed him. This might seem a little strange to people that don't own dogs, but when your dogs are all you have, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So I save all their collars. They're all a little family, and Pixie, I got to say, she was my favorite. She was my favorite. So they're all together in this little vase. I don't want ashes. I don't want ashes because I honestly, I think they're all mixing them together, and I don't trust that it's going to be my dog's ashes. So I just keep their collar. My jar is getting full. But anyway, memory video. And also, one more thing, I just want to take a minute to show you the bandanas I've been making. So I have a bandana shop. I sell dog bandanas on Sunday. So this is an extra large. So I put all these little embellishments on them. This is a button, and it has a little diamond in the middle, but this is horses. Reversible. We got flowers and horses. Super cute. Take this thing down. This one has a little pink bone. Let me see. And I put a little diamond in the middle. Super cute. They're all super cute. In the back is flowers. Extra large. Wouldn't that look cute on your Labrador Retriever? This is a large. Reversible. And this one has a little bow and a little diamond. You can see red. And this slips over the collar. This little button, it says, I don't know if you can see, it says Handmade. And then I put a little red button, little diamond in the middle of that. These are all going to be for sale in my gift shop, bandana shop. I don't know what to call it, but this one has, see, this one has a dog bone and little diamonds, super cute. This one slips over the collar too. This one is if your dog likes cats. This is cat fabric. See the little cat button? I just snap the back of the button off and then I just glue it on. And I sand it down so it's flat. Because some dogs love their cat. And this one has a blue bone and a little flower diamond. A wood button with a red diamond in the middle, reversible. I've made these over the last couple days. I cut the fabric and then I come back later and I'll sew them together and then I have to iron them. It takes a long time. Look at this one, it's really cute. This one has a little green bow with a diamond in the middle. Same on both sides. Look at this one, has glitter. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see it, but it has orange and green butterfly to match the bandana, and there's a little orange bone at the bottom. Obviously, that's an extra large, and wouldn't that look beautiful on your golden retriever? Okay, that's it. Back to work. I gotta go get this dog out and finish drying him. And then maybe I'll tell you the story of what happened to Brownie. All right, I just brushed his tail out. And I'm going to go ahead and just trim up along the bottom. His mother likes his tail pretty short. Hold on, I'm going to close this curtain because I know it makes it glare. All right, take my scissors, my straight scissors, just trim along the bottom. I'm going to leave about 1 inch left. He's standing sideways. There we go. I had to put this little thingy on him. See this thing here? This? He just kept spinning in circles. And that keeps him from spinning, but just kept spinning and spinning. So now that fixed it. He's not spinning anymore. He's trying. He can stand sideways, but he's not going to spin. It's dangerous. It makes me nervous having these dogs up on this table. Like, one wrong move, they will jump off. They have no clue. They have no idea that they're going to fall down, way down to the ground and get hurt. They just want to spin. I dropped my scissors. So I had to get out another pair. If you drop your scissors, it will totally ruin them. It makes them off and they won't cut the hair. So I got to send these out to get sharpened, and I got a brand new pair, a backup pair. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trim his feet and cut his nails. And we're going to chat. Okay, I could take this off. He was spinning in circles, but I could probably take that off for now. I just want to talk about how weird it is to think that your dog is dead. Like, I mean, of course, you know everybody dies, but to think it's actually gone. Actually gone. You're just kind of left in shock the next day. I don't even... You know, I think, so this is what happened. He's been kind of blind, like he's had one bad eye for years, but he could still, and the other eye was kind of foggy, and he could see like shadows, like he could make his way, because I have a doggy door, he could make his way inside and outside, and he was never trapped in the house. I mean, as long as the doggy door is open, he could go outside, and that dog would eat poop all day. all day. It's the craziest thing. I would feed him, and he'd go right out there and just start eating poop. Like, he lived to 16. So I guess eating poop is not bad for your dog. I don't care what the internet says, because he ate it, tons of it, every day. So, but anyway, it's like he just went downhill so fast in like the last week. So that one good eye all of a sudden got really goopy, and then he just stopped opening his eyes. So then he was completely blind, where he had been seeing shadows and he could make his way around. And it seemed like he just went completely deaf too. So he's completely blind, completely deaf. And then I'd looked at him, and he's just standing there peeing. He has never had an accident in the house in 16 years. That dog, he would never, ever, ever, ever. And I was like, oh, great. Because I knew right then that was the sign. I always said, if I have a dog that can't hold their pee or poop, you know, I'm going to put him to sleep. Because what are you going to do? Put him outside to live? Put diapers on him? I'm not putting a diaper. Look, I'm not putting a diaper on a dog. So anyway, but for the last couple of days, he was just so confused. I'd pick him up. Like every hour, I had to keep taking him outside to pee, set him in the grass. But of course, he was just so confused. He would just spin in circles. He couldn't find his way back to the door. I guess he was getting dementia. He was just confused. And then I'm going to show you a little video. Maybe I'll do it here somewhere. He was barking all night, like barking and barking and bark, like 2 hours straight. He just lost his mind all of a sudden. He was just so confused. And then, so he's blind, and my other Maltese mix, they hate each other. If they bumped into each other, so my Maltese mix, he's almost blind, but he still sees shadows, so he can make his way around, and he knows if somebody's near him, where the other guy was clueless. He was just like in a world of darkness. So if they bump into each other, they would just kill each other. They hated each other. So I was constantly a nervous wreck trying to keep them away from each other because they would fight. When I feed them, if y'all have more than one dog, you know how this goes. So you feed them, of course, they're dropping food on the floor. And then when they're done eating, they want to go lick the floor. And then they want to fight because they don't want the other one to lick the crumbs. They want to get the crumbs. And then if they bump into each other and they can't see, they'll just start fighting. It was just a nightmare. And I'm up all night letting these dogs out. And I know I had to do it, but at the same time, it just sucks. Like, life, see, he likes to spin in circles. Life is so temporary. It's just so temporary and so sad. And when you're gone, nobody cares. It's like it's over. All the thoughts in your head, everything you think, everything you do, it doesn't matter. It's over. It's just over. Just so sad. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around this because, you know, we're next. I'm 55. And it just makes you think, God, what is everything we worry about means nothing. It doesn't even matter. I mean, it does a little bit, but I'm going to appreciate the last 3 dogs that I have while they're here, because in a minute they could be gone. I could be gone. We all could be gone. He could be gone. Like, it's just weird. When you're young, you don't think you're going to get old. You don't think you're going to die. Like, these things aren't important. The car you drive, like my fancy Mustang, it means nothing. It's all going away in the end. I'm just so depressed today. What do you think? It's sad, isn't it sad? I don't know how old he is, but I know he's older. All right. I've talked enough. I'm going to finish this dog. One more thing, though, while I am remembering Brownie, I'd like to add, thinking about when I got him. I got him from a pet store, and yes, I don't believe in pet stores, but this was 16 years ago, and I remember he was just a little puppy. He was just a white little fur. If you know about Shih Tzus, most Shih Tzus aren't white. I mean, they can come in white, but he was pure white, and I just wanted him to make puppies with. So I got another Shih Tzu who turned out to be mixed with Corgi. So I got a girl. Her name was Pixie, and I got him, and we named him Brownie. And I wanted to have puppies, and they were the cutest puppies, so cute that I kept them. So that's why I have so many dogs. So I had him, and his 2 sons are left. They're both 15. One of them kind of looks like a Corgi, and the other one kind of looks like his mother. But I'm just remembering when I went to the pet store and I saw him. He was so small and he's so cute. That dog was $1,200. My next dog, I'm going to go to the animal shelter, and I'm going to rescue a dog that needs a home that nobody else wants. But it's going to be a while. I think after all my dogs die, I'm going to take a little break. I have never had a vacation because I can't go anywhere with dogs. If you have dogs, you know how that goes. And I'm not leaving them with anybody. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go on a vacation. And I think I'm going to go to the animal shelter and find the saddest dog that needs a home that nobody else wants. And I'm just going to have one, and I'm going to spoil it to death. I think I want a small dog, though. After grooming for so long, big dogs are difficult. They're difficult to wash. They cost more to feed. They're just too much work. Their poop is bigger to clean up and it's gross. I've had Rottweilers, I've had standard poodles, I had a Shar-Pei Cocker Spaniel. She was a medium and she was so pretty. I've had all kinds of dogs, but at this point in my life, I want a small dog. But you never know what I'll come home with. You never know. You know, the other thing, it's so sad. You know what they did when I went to the emergency vet yesterday? I need my brush. I don't think they've ever done it before. So they put you in this room with your dog, and they give you an envelope and a piece of paper, and you can write them a goodbye letter. Oh my God. That is really a great idea, but it's so sad. So they took him out, I guess, to get him ready to put him to sleep. And they give you a pen and the paper if you want to write them a letter. They put the letter with them. I guess when they cremate him, they put the letter with him. Oh my God. So I wrote him a letter, and yeah, it's hard to talk about. I told him that Harry, my other dog, forgives him for attacking him. Because he attacked him all the time. God, they used to fight. I had to take him to the vet 3 times for that, but I told him Harry forgives him. Yeah, and I wrote a couple other just little short things, and I sealed it up. So hopefully they put it with him. You never know what people do. They probably threw it in the trash. Hopefully they put it with him. I hope they didn't open it and read it. You never know. You never know what people do. The world's crazy. Go ahead and shave his belly out. I'm going to lift him up. Make sure there's no scraggly hairs hanging down. Okay, so he gets a 7 on his body, he gets a 3 on his head, and I'm about to shave his face. 10 blade on his face. I'm going to pull his skin tight so these hairs pop out and I can just shave them right off. Lift his lip up and pull that back. If I don't do that, those little hairs will pop out later and you'll have like a couple whiskers hanging out of his mouth. Not a good look. Pull it back and shave it off. I'm done shaving his face. I have to go back with my scissors and kind of trim up the scraggly hairs around his eyes. I'm just going to trim up his ears. And go around with my curved scissors. They're slightly curved. So he's got a 3 blade on his ears, which is a little longer than his body. Just comb or brush all his hair to the side and snip it off using my finger as a guide so I don't cut his ear. See, my finger's right here. There's no way I can cut his ear. Right there. Get my comb, trim up his eyes, comb it all forward, and trim it round. Just going to come underneath and snip off these little scraggly hairs. It's hard to get in there with the clipper, so I usually come back with the scissors and trim around the eyes. Do not want to poke them in the eye, so safer with scissors. He's pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to double check his head and make sure it's even. Just make sure his head is blended in with his neck. It's not all puffy back here. I told his mother he'd be done by 10:30, and it's 10 o'clock, so we're doing good on time. I usually say about 2.5 hours for one small dog, so I don't have to rush because I'm slow, super, super slow. He looks a lot different now. His ears are sticking up. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I am still using Halloween bandanas because I made way too many. See, because I have this bandana shop and I made all this stuff, but nobody's buying it because I'm only open one day a week. So I'm not really going to make that much holiday stuff anymore because it's just a waste. I mean, I always have to make stuff for the dogs that I groom. But, I mean, if you make holiday stuff, it just ends up getting wasted unless you use it, you know. But I figure it's free, so they can't complain. I mean, it's cute, whether it's for Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's still cute, and I figure it's free, so they can't complain. So, yeah, we're going to use it. I got a couple left. So he is getting a slip over the collar bandana. I'm just wiping his eyes out, or his face off with water. And once I do this, there's usually some hair sticking up around his eyes. And then I can go back in. Excuse me, look at the camera. And go back in and just scissor off whatever is sticking out. Okay, good enough. I'm going to get his collar. See, it's cute. Super cute. It has pumpkins. We can have pumpkins in November. Do you want to smell your collar? Yeah? Checking it out. All right. I don't know. I think I'm just going to be sad all day. I'm just out of it. I'm in shock. I want my dog back. I guess some people don't even like their dog. They're probably waiting for them to die. I'm sure I've seen it. You know, they're tired of taking care of them. But God, I just wish he could live. I wish they could all live with me and we could all die on the same day together. Yeah, that's not real life. His collar's too tight. I'm gonna have to loosen this up, I think. Good God. But geez, it is really tight. Okay, so I have to loosen it, but I'm just going to show you how cute it is. There we go. Okay, you're all done. Thanks for watching. Let me fix this collar. Yeah, we're supposed to be done, but I decided I'd show you this one more time because now I have it loosened. Because once you put the collar on it, I mean the bandana on it, it makes it tighter. There we go. How's that for you? You're looking good. Let's go.